with my intentions, my integrity, and I'm clearing. I guess this is what is necessary for the clearing piece of what came in. So I thought I would share, and I'm going to try to put as many words to it as possible. There's a part of me, and you can see it all the way back to my videos, that I don't know if it stems, it's definitely, okay, so I'm so tongue-tied with all this. It stems back to my vulnerability, which is what got attached to judgment so I could keep safe. And as you know, I gave that up last night. And even when you give it up, the piece that I'm finding most difficult is the judgment of myself. That's where it hit me. I guess that's the way to describe it. So this judgment is integrated in self-perceptions of myself, and I weighed all of these factors against the foot I'm putting forward as a soul having this experience and why I'm here, and I am clearing now the piece of myself that judges myself on this, I don't even know, based on, if I'm acting integral, if I've kept aligned with integrity. And it's funny because it often comes for me when I'm feeling so happy and free, and then it's like a familiar, well, don't get too happy and don't get too free, because you have a lack somewhere, like a disintegral part of yourself, which when I look at it, I don't see the disintegrity. I see the playfulness, I see the joy and the respect I choose to show others as well as myself. And somehow this judgment has been placating me for as long as I can remember. It's funny, when I was a little girl, I remember hearing it a lot from adults. And as I got older and I was controlling my environment through judging, I heard it mostly just from my internal judgment source. And when we're in a clearing process, which I clearly am, the meditation was amazing. I think I'll do it again after this video to see if I can get deeper in my commitments with it, or look to see if there's a piece that I may have missed. But it's coming up not as a judgment to others, but a judgment to myself. And I'm seeing the mechanics of it, and it's time to be free of it. Because it doesn't serve anything, and it doesn't create more love and light in the world. It takes the love and light that I am, and it questions it, and it puts it through a grinder of unmeasurable results that that would require me to have to be perfect, which I'm not. So, as your reflection, I wanted to offer that me, in this moment. It's been a really long time, since I've been willing to share the moment in which I'm going through the process. But as my friend Michael showed me today, as he was looking through these old videos that I posted, because I just posted everything, I got a chance to see all the parts of me today again, and I have appreciation for the person that I am in these vulnerable moments. And she's valuable too, because she is has been in search of her highest integrities in these moments. And what I'm flipping in my information standpoint is that I don't have to search. I am that from which I stand, which is where you are, from which you stand. And we don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be anything other than non-judging to ourselves. That's what I'm learning in this moment. And it's freeing me from the collapsing down of my internal dialogue, that has been such an old pattern from this human experience that I'm letting go of. And as we reflect one another, I guess we're both, or we're all letting it go. It's giving me an awareness. It's funny because the first thing I wanted to do was ask the person for clarity, that and then I decided they can't give me the clarity that I need. I have to find the clarity within myself. And that's when the old pattern started to try to take hold. And it's funny, I don't even know if any of this is making sense, or so I'm breathing into this not having to make sense. I'm not running from my vulnerability in this moment. Those are two awesome tool sets right now that I'm implementing in as we sit here together. What else can I share with you? I think this is great. I think this would be a great place right now to insert a hug. I'm going to hug Susan. I love you so much, Susan. I love you for your bravery. I love you for your intention. I love you for your heart and all the things you've yet to discover, that you're going to discover past this moment. I love you for being scared and doing it anyways. I just love you. I don't don't think any of us have the answers to anyone's journey, right? We only can be the authentic parts of ourselves for each other. Maybe just to be the reflection that we're not alone, that you're on the right path, or that you're on a really awesome reflection of your authentic self. That's all we could ever be to one another. And in action is where these moments truly get created. So it's all good stuff, isn't it? It's whether you're giving something up, or whether you are as joy-filled as a fairy, bouncing around in your loving heart. It all is part of the story, and the story is beautiful from where I sit. I don't want to be anything else. I don't want to choose to express myself in any other way. This is the best awareness of my authenticity that I can offer in this moment, and it works for me, and I hope it works for you. I hope you see how amazing you are, how blessed you are to be giving yourself this opportunity. I hope your tears turn into tears of joy and gratefulness and appreciation for you taking the ride with yourself in your most authentic state. Sorry, I don't think I have a tissue. I've gone through so many tissues this morning. Oh, I do, yay. Tissues, I've gone through so many today, so many tears of joy, so many tears of gratefulness, so many now tears of uncertainty, and so many tears of vulnerability. And it's weird, I've got this energy shooting through my body right now that's causing everything to kind of feel shaky, like an adrenaline rush, but then I don't know, it's like my whole nervous system is being like recalibrated or something is the best way to describe it. Like I feel like I'm like a live wire inside right now. Whoa, did not expect that. Yeah, it definitely feels like a live wire has been set in motion inside my body. Like I got put into a light bulb socket. Wow. That's very cool. And of course, the entire screen to me is one big blur. I'm like molecules to myself right now. Yeah, the shaking's getting more intense. It's like, when you're cold and you've been outside and you feel like your body starts to shiver because it's so cold. I don't feel any of the cold, but my entire circulatory system is like in I don't even imagine walking at this point. This is like when this one I was gonna just get ready to go to the gym, and I'm now realizing that would be a very bad idea, because my nervous tract is doing its own thing right now. Whoa. Sending out love, compassion.